guys, welcome to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let's get right into this.
But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman's son.
But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face.
Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as having seen or not seen it. Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it. Well, why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing or
missing, having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please, be more certain when you testify.
Yes, sir.
You claimed the man who brashed a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him.
I mean, he opened the locker, which required a Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do.
About these lockers, is there no other way to open them?
No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. They only respond to the registered fingerprints, sir.
I wonder what kind of methods he tried.
If the man opened the lock, which only responds to the registered fingerprints, then he must be the person that locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. That, and this too. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir.
How do you know that information?
I've heard rumors, sir, from people I know, sir.
People you know?
The workers and the department cafeteria, sir, they keep me informed. They also listen to my romantic trouble, sir.
It's a little bit too much information for this courtroom. For the record, the opened locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified the information through a more reliable source.
Huh. So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it, sir.
However, the most important detail is shown on this videotape. The man's face.
Sir! If I may say something, sir. Please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I do understand why the man's face is so important in the case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opens the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. This footage doesn't lie.
That is useless, unless the defense can find a problem with that.
Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again.
This is the problem. Wait, is there a problem with the security tape? There is a problem. Regarding the videotape's contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange?
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not be Detective Goodman.
What? The video contains such contradiction?
Interesting. Your Honor, I give a proposal.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video.
You would want me to point it out? Very well. Proposal accepted. Let us further investigate this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of.
I have to point out the problem in this video. This is the first time I've had to do that.
You can do it, Mr. Wright. I set up, it's set up so you can rewind, fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please, don't play it too many times. I can't stand to watch the video.
How did this guy ever become a police officer?
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates that the man had seen Detective Goodman?
Oh, fuck, I don't need to do shit. Right here. Present that. Why is it playing that song, though? This thing that's strange about the video has got to be this. Officer Meeseeks.
Sir, do you mean me, sir?
As I understand, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle at the sensor, the sensor reads your fingerprint. If the print matches the registered data, the light turns on and the lock is released. See, that's the thing. I always wondered, like, we saw when we first walked into here that room was open, that locker was open, but we never got to investigate inside. And it's because it's Gumshoes and he left something out.
According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir.
If so, then something is... Why is it playing this song? It needs to stop. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. The victim reaches for the handle to open the locker. Let's rewind up a little earlier. Okay, I'm back. I had to do something real quick. Here, notice the light. What's this?
What's this? It's already lit! It's lit!
Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker has already opened before the victim grabs the handle.
Ah! Order! What's the meaning of this?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When the door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked.
Oh, I know! It must have broken down! Of course, I'm not like an expert on this.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
Oh, well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouth shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
Me, Your Honor?
Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field.
What do you think?
Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like it's jammed, the electronic system? Something jammed, the electronic sensor? Say, there's something else that seemed out of place in this video.
Yeah, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage. Very well. Let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause for this.
Okay, let's just... Oh, fuck. Rewind. This thing. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. Present this. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Okay, we have to watch this still. There you go.
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sir, it's been my experiences that things fall out of the doors, when doors are open. I often fell out and roll in the distance. Oh, jeez. We can't be sure that the item was in the locker to begin with. What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
And inserted? That's inappropriate, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
God damn it. This is... why? Why does this have to be creepy?
There you go.
This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor.
Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of the patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, but the object would have to be extremely thin to fit the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block the electronic currents. It would need to be an insulator.
Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene?
There just might have been something that fits the description.
But sir, by insulator, you don't mean...
I think I finally got this figured out.
Very well. Would the defense please present the relative evidence? What is the insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
It was this motherfucker. I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
But we can't be for sure that was the victim's that was in the victim's locker.
It has the tag that says SO9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the murder, even I could have opened that locker. Is that so, Officer Meeseeks?
Sir, it would appear so, sir. Order. So, are we to believe then that victim whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman?
Do not be misled, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meeseeks, please testify about this.
Sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Alyssa!
Is this a joke?
Very well, begin your testimony.
Mystery Man number 2.
There's one thing that proves that the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there is a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. An ID card record, I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor.
The ID used
at 514 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why would there be so few people using this room?
This particular evidence room is only used for studying certain special cases. Special cases. Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Me too, although it's different, although it doesn't make much of a difference. There was only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right, I see. Now, let us move on to cross-examination.
Mysterious Man 2.
there was one other thing that proves that the man was Detective Goodman's son.
I'll just skip this one.
To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card.
Is that the card hanging from your neck? The one of those ID cards?
Yes, sir. The card right next to my handcuffs, sir. I'll keep it right here so I won't never forget it.
But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out of open like that?
Maybe I should wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck in the door when I get out? Well, the remaining time, my ID card gets stuck. Instead of the door.
Wait, what? Maybe I should just leave that one alone. At the time, each officer had only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecution's office can attest to this.
Please proceed with your testimony. When the ID card is used, there's a record of it.
Let it be noted that this is the record the witness referred to.
Let me see. Yes, that would be Detective Goodman.
What's the matter?
According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here.
So it is, Your Honor. Not the prosecutor again. Hey, maybe he's behind it all. Being a prosecutor, he has to hide evidence.
Mommy, is that man gonna blow a murder? Shh, don't stare at him, he's gay.
You got the wrong color.
It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today.
I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. From now, let us continue with the cross-examination.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him.
It is difficult for him. Don't ever fucking unjudge him.
At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked him for his ID card, he pulled a knife out on you.
Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir.
Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do is show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. Huh.
Maybe he was just panicked.
Everything stems from the contradiction. Let's point them out.
Mr. Wright, what do you think?
I'm confused.
What?
The problem with the ID card testimony so far is too far obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this.
You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got. There's one other thing that proves that.
Yeah. But here's the thing: is that didn't he have a note that said he lost something? Let's present some shit. Let's see. What's his ID? Is it undoubtedly his ID card? I forgot the numbers already. Having to scroll through all these, I forgot the number. Okay, let's check this. Let's see. 5842189. 5842189. 5842189. 5842189. Yeah, that seems about right. But I mean, oh, fuck. He didn't even remember his number. Shit, man. Like look, he says 59 on that one, but his code is 58. He can't remember his fucking number. He can't remember his number. So it looks like we're gonna have to do this in the next episode, though. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Besides that, leave a comment down below what you think, and also a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, because that would be a lot helpful to me. Thank you. Besides that, You guys be safe, be sexy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Bye, everyone!